Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel which is all focused on GCSE Biology examination preparations. My name is Sharoon Daniel and today we are going to unlock Foundation Level Paper 2 question paper from top to bottom. We would take each question and answer them according to AQA GCSE exam scheme to obtain maximum marks. So let's begin with the introduction to Biology Paper 2, which is 1 hour and 45 minutes total. 10 questions would be asked for 100 marks. Let's dive straight to the first slide and start answer the questions. First question 1 is about the section hormones and reproduction. Part of 1.1 of first question asks you to answer which system produced hormones. An answer to this question is organ system with glands, the endocrine system. Let's move on to next part 1.2, which asks that how hormones are transported, and the answer to this question is by the blood. Now third part of question 1, which is 1.3, requires you to carry out gland identification, and the systematic answer to this question is such as: A is pituitary, master gland, B is thyroid, C is adrenal. Now moving on to next part 1.4 asks question which of the gland that produces insulin, and the answer is option D, the pancreas. Next part question asks part 1.5 which of the organ insulin mainly affects, and the answer is the liver. Let's move on to part 1.6 of question 1 and it asks you to list one effect of insulin, and the answer is it lowers blood glucose levels by causing glucose to move from the blood into cells. Now move on to part 1.7 where Emamina asks you to name the hormone causing egg maturation, and the right answer is follicle stimulating hormone, FSH. Then 1.8 asks you to tell how maintain uterus lining during pregnancy is carried out, and the right answer to this question is the estrogen and progesterone. Last part of question 1 is part 1.9, which asks you to explain hormonal contraception methods, and the answers are: 1. Oral contraceptives, the pill; 2. Contraceptive implant, or injection patch. Next question 2 is about ecology buttercup population. Here in figure 2 students estimated the buttercup population using rectangular measurement. Now let's answer the first part of question 2.1, which asks you about the equipment, and the answer is: first, measure lawn using a 30-meter tape measure. Second, the square frame is called a quadrat. Moving on to the next part 2.2, how would you choose locations, and the answer is choose locations at random. Note, this avoids bias in the sample. Now let's begin next part of question where data shown by table 1 and examiner asks you to answer simple calculation question. Here as part 2.3 asks you to choose right option from the box, and right answer is length divided by times width gives the lawn's area, hence lawn's area is the right answer here, and total plants divided by 5 gives the mean. Now moving on to next part of 2.4 where how they calculated the population, 300, and answer to that question is estimated by formula shown here, and now if you follow through each estimation and fill them in you would get the answer. So the answer is quadrant size is 1 meter square, total number of buttercup counted was 10. 2 plus 7 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. In 5 sample size as we know, and to get mean per quadrant we could get by dividing total individuals with samples. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Estimates population could be get by dividing total area, which is 150 meter square, and divided by 1 meter square, then multiply by mean per quadrant gives you answer, which is 300. Total field area. Let's move to the next part of question 2.5, which asks you to improve the accuracy, and the answer to that question is to count and record more samples. Last part of this question is 2.6, discuss other abiotic factor, and answer is light intensity, temperature, or water moisture levels.